We're working.
Yes, sir.
Wow, look at that.
Isn't that crazy? There's like people and
We're
stuff.
back.
You've got a piano in the background. I've got a recording studio. So why don't you play the piano and I'll record it?
Okay. I'm a very good pianist.
A pianist?
Pianist.
Look, I thought we were going to keep this G rated.
Listen, we are photo boothers. We don't keep anything G rated.
Oh.
We've seen stuff happen in our booths. We know what's going on.
Yes, we have. Well, it's been a while.
It's been a long while.
It's like August or like July or something like that.
Let's just act like we were here last week. How about that?
Yeah. Well, I was in my studio. You were in your pianist area. It's been a crazy year, man. It has been nuts.
It's been a crazy, crazy year. It's the end of the year.
As we
Can
know,
you believe it? 2025 is over.
Not yet. Still got another.
Well, we still got another day or so, a day and a half.
Mm-hmm. And I can't even celebrate New Year's Eve with a drink or anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm working New Year's Eve. Out there being busy.
Yeah, not this year. This is my first year not working New Year's Eve in a long time by choice.
I'm doing a family New Year's Eve at a country club that I've been doing for the past 10 years.
Oh,
and I'm done by the event's over at 9. I'm home by 9:30 because it's like 15 minutes away from my house. So
that's the best.
I love this event. It's so much fun.
Well, this is cool. I can actually like go into the stream.
Just don't cross the stream. Just remember that.
Yeah.
We learned that from the Ghostbusters.
Crossing the streams. I'm not crossing the streams anymore. I was there just for a second. No, but I've got an event Saturday. But it's been an incredibly busy year. I'm ahead on my taxes for the first time ever. I went through last night and did all my expenses, all the income and stuff like that. And it was a very good year. 37% up from the previous year.
Fantastic.
Yep. And my expenses also 30% up from the previous year. So it kind of equaled it out. So it kind of shows it's like, the different softwares that we use to make our lives better and more efficient,
right,
is paying off, I think.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been doing a lot of you've been posting a lot more this year.
Yeah. So posting a lot more on Instagram. I don't think it's coming out of it. Matter of fact, I don't think any leads really come out of it that I know of. I mean, maybe people say, "Oh, yeah, this is cool," and then they go find me on Google, right? That's usually, I think, what happens. Because it's hard to get to your website from Instagram. It's hard to do anything on Instagram,
right?
Like even getting messages from people on Instagram, like I don't get a notification until like a couple weeks later that I got a message on Instagram.
I've noticed that too. It is kind of weird.
Like even Facebook itself, and Facebook and Instagram, they're related, right? They're one on another. Like even for us just to go live was a chore,
right?
So
we figured it out.
Yeah, it took us 4 times.
Well, listen, but the fifth time was a charm.
5 alive. Yeah. So, and you were pretty busy this year too, right? Is this probably one of the busiest years you've had?
This fall was probably one of the busiest falls I've had in many, 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 many years. But I have to say, like pre-bookings for 26 are way off so far.
That happens to me too every year. At this time, I start taking a look at the following year's calendar, and it's the same story for me. It's like, man, is it going to be bad? No, but we have to remember that the photo booth is one of the last things that people book for an event,
right? So
they're going to come. The calendar is going to get filled up,
right?
It's got because I do DJing too. I had 4 leads in the last 3 days. 3 of them were DJ related, and 1 of them was photo booth only related. 2 of the 3 for DJ had photo booth attached to it. So, and the weirdest thing is I'm booked on 3 of those 4 events already, and I don't have staff to cover those events. I mean, I have staff, but just there happen to be vacation times for most of them.
The worst thing is the next 2 months, I was invited to participate in 3 bridal shows.
Mm-hmm.
They actually were like comping me like a space.
Oh wow!
And I can't do them because I have events those days, and like we're totally booked those days.
Is it on like a Saturday?
It's Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, Sundays aren't bad because I usually don't book a lot on Sundays. I usually reserve those days,
right,
for family, and if an event comes up. So, but yeah, it's I'm not going to panic. They're going to come in like they always do.
But it's funny because like sporadically, those are like the dates that I just have bookings the next couple months. Like I don't have things the week before, the week after. It's just those weeks that they just happen to have the bridal shows on are the weeks that I have, they called me to do these bridal shows because I've made some wonderful connections with event planners this year. I really focused on making connections with event planners and venues this year, and have made some great connections this year with people.
And that's one of the biggest things I think that a lot of people forget. I mean, I handle a lot of Google Ads accounts, and a lot of them rely solely on just their SEO and the Google Ads. You got to get out there and meet and greet and pound the pavement. You have to.
I did a lot of stop bys to event companies and event planners this fall, and I stopped and brought donuts. I stopped and brought lunch to a couple of them. Stopped and brought little tchotchkes, just to say, hey, thanks. It was nice working with you. I may have done one event. I may have done 10 events with some of them, but just a little way to say thanks. Stopping by, grabbing a pizza and some sandwiches and some salads, and dropping them off for them.
That's easier for you. I mean, you're constantly on the road, right? Because
I am. Yeah,
you're in sales, so you've got that advantage. And some people like, I'm stuck in this little office. What you see on the screen is the studio, but it's not really my studio. It's AI. It's hard for me to get out of the house, so I've got to do it by, like, when I'm in an event at the venue, I'm like searching for the people. I did one. It's a Chamber of Commerce event, and I got a couple inquiries out of it. Chambers of Commerce are great. It was a holiday party one, and so I just set up a photo booth, did it for free, and got 2 events out of it. Yeah, and the venue manager.
I just did a holiday event for down in Delaware County for Visit Delco.
Yeah,
and that was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Drexelbrook, right? Yeah.
We were just talking about that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I met some great people there. They were a lot of fun. They had fun coming through the booth, and there were other vendors there, from around the area. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was only a couple hours, and meeting people and getting to an autograph from the one Eagles player. And
which player?
And I knew you were going to ask me that, and I forget off the top of my head.
Cooper DeJean.
No, it was he played a while ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to say Derek Seawright or something.
Okay. All right. So just somebody who wore a helmet at one point for at least 50 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like played for us, and one half game he had 2 snaps, but he was an Eagle.
Absolutely. But it was cool, Hey,
That's still
you don't see that at too many events.
Nope. But it's been a really interesting year to watch what's going on in the industry. A lot of just things that come and go, but I think some things are going to stick. AI is just in general, not even just with the photo booth industry, is getting crazy, and just
it is.
The AI with the photo booths now, it's phenomenal. I got a chance to test out Curator's AI, Nano Banana. It's really good. Like shout out to James and the team there. It was seamless. What I like about it is they've actually got some pre-prompts already set up in Curator that you can just snag, like already set up and ready to go. Now SnapPick, I didn't see that in there yet. I think you still have to put in your own prompts. I don't know if you've played around with that at all. Am I wrong in that?
I have a little bit. SnapPick. There's some pre-prompts that they have.
Do they?
Yeah. They're getting ready to release a big update.
Okay, that's cool.
That should be pretty awesome.
Yeah,
TouchPick's pretty much the same too.
And Booth.events, I think, has got that stuff going on pretty well.
I'll tell you what, Booth.events is really kind of crushing it lately. I've seen a lot of their output. A mutual friend of ours has been using it for a lot of events.
Okay.
And he's been showing me some of his output, and it's really been looking good.
I'll have to take a look.
Very, very impressed with their stuff.
Yeah, I'll take a look at Booth.events. When I tried it, I think not too long after Photo Booth Expo from last year.
Right.
There's something about the interface I didn't quite easily grasp, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to play around, so I need to revisit that. I think when I played with it, they didn't have a print server for the laptop, and that was one thing that's a make or break for me, because I like using a laptop. I don't want any other way. I like wirelessly. I send it to my laptop. I don't want any wires whatsoever.
Right.
My printer is off to the side, and we're going to talk about that because you and I are presenting it, or we're actually going to be hosting like a master class at Photo Booth Expo, and so that's one of the.
We are.
Yes, we are.
But see, there's also something else at PBX that's going to be happening.
Yeah, the poker tournament on Wednesday.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's not going away.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. You are joining the ranks of the official PBX Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
You are in the 2025, I guess, or 2026. I don't know. Is it 25? I guess it would be 25 because you're nominated for 25.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna. I wasn't even. You actually texted me this morning. I'm like, what? I mean, you called me, and you're like, did you hear the big news? I'm like, oh no, what happened?
So I would like to be I was one of the first. Actually, I was the first person to say congratulations to you.
You were.
So
I didn't even know it.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
But congratulations to all of the people that were nominated this year.
Who's in the class? Do we have that up?
I'm opening that right now as we speak.
I know Monica made it. That's awesome.
Yeah. There's a lot of really, really good people that
Stephanie Sanju, who I just got done speaking with somebody who is a friend of hers, and I'm helping there out.
So Steve Bleisner, who now owns Breeze Software, which Steve has been phenomenal in the industry since day one,
and even to take on Breeze at the state it was in and just completely revamp the whole thing. That's amazing what he did.
Yeah. He's just done an amazing job and just bringing it to the next level
Mhm.
keeping it going the way he has. Mike Fazio,
Mhm.
even though he's not here with us anymore, I'm so glad that Mike was such a wonderful guy. I don't know if you remember meeting him or if you ever got to meet him, but he was just a one of a kind person.
I think I met him years back.
Yeah. Yeah. Monica
Mhm.
Gunderlock, Belinda Hernandez,
Mhm.
Dennis uh, Martin,
Martine.
Marti,
I think so.
Stephanie Sanju,
Yep.
um, and that was it for the PBX side.
Is it always just that many?
I think so.
Okay. I thought it was 10 for some strange reason.
I thought there were more too.
Maybe the first year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. And then, they have the DJ side too.
Yeah.
Had, Jamie Bodie, Ken Kosko, Mark Evans, who passed away. Dean Lichtenwaller, Wallner. I know I pronounced that wrong. Derek Schwartzentruber. I know I pronounced that wrong. Greg Tutwiler and Hallie Wallstein.
Well, Scott Favre will make sure we get he gets all those phonetical spellings of everybody.
Yeah, Scott's awesome like that.
Yeah. It's funny when I introduce the crowd when I'm DJing and doing a wedding.
Yeah,
I'll have my cheat sheet for my announcements and I'll spell them out phonetically.
Yep.
And what happens when you start lining them up? They say, "That's not how you spell my name."
Right.
I blankly look at them and I say, "I'm not. Don't worry, no one's reading your name out there. It's just
exactly. Well, and now a lot of times I'm just reading first names. They don't even want their last names read.
Dude, not with the bridal party.
Or we're just saying the bridal party.
That's it.
They don't even want their names read at all.
I love it. It's so good. Makes everything so easy.
There's so many trends changing.
Yeah. But yeah, congratulations to everybody who got nominated and won this year, inductees. So it's an honor.
So it's the 2026 PBX Hall of Fame inductees.
Yeah, it's definitely an honor to be inducted into that. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
So that was it on the Monday they do that, right? That Monday afternoon.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
I mean, it's been so long since I was inducted. So
I know you were in the first class.
I was in the first one. Yes.
Yep. I remember that. I didn't go last year. I didn't. So, but I was there for yours. That's for sure.
Right.
But yeah, let's talk a little bit more about some other stuff that's going on this year. The Nano Banana, phenomenal. And I was talking about AI, but AI even in website creation and even like widgets. I think at some point when we do our next episode, I don't want to do it today because it's very involved, but you've got some great tools like Boothbook and CheckCherry, and some people use Honeybook, and I use DJ Event Planner. Then there's Verbo or Vibo, right? Vibo. But there's a lot of companies out there that really can't afford the monthly subscriptions that some of these have, and they don't have enough business like to warrant having it. So Canva actually has an AI built in. I think it's the Pro subscription. I have the Pro subscription, where you can literally tell the AI what you want it to build, and it'll code it for you. I can show you briefly what I built in Canva in about 15 minutes. And you just go to my website here, and then I'll share my screen. And I'm not going to go through the whole process of how it's built. But for those companies that have a need for like a price calculator or something like that, something more presentable that's similar to, let me just fill out my information here. Here's get pricing. Okay. And then I'm going to share the screen here. This is really wild. So let's present, and we're going to go to a share of a screen. Share screen.
So yeah, I mean, this year AI has really kind of taken off, and I really see this being a big play next year also.
Oh, absolutely. It's just going to get crazier and crazier. Like it's evolving so quickly. Yep. So this thing here that I built this in Canva. Within like 10 minutes, it churned out this website for me that I can allow people to select a package, right? And all these prices are just placeholders. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still working on my pricing for next year.
Right.
But it pretty much program it so you can add on extra hours.
Right.
You select a package. You can come down here, select your upgrades, and you'll see down here it's dynamically changing my price, right?
Right.
And I have it so there's a form, and then it'll email me this information as well as the potential client.
Right.
And it took 15 minutes to build.
And you built that all in Canva?
All in Canva.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's nuts. And so what you can do is if you don't have a whole lot of money to afford the booth book, the check cherries, the Vibos, this is something you can build. At least if you want something like this that calculates, a package. And then in my email, that when this gets sent out, I said, hey, this is just a general estimate. Let's jump on a Zoom or call so we can, adjust things and customize.
So now, can you email this to a customer?
You can email the information. So it won't email as a PDF format.
Right.
As pretty, but it emails out the line items and the price quote to the person.
It'd be neat if you could email something like this as a PDF.
Yeah, and that's where that's where you go in and you're using that's the benefit of a check cherry or a booth book, right?
Right.
So that's something I'd like to who knows how much better it's going to get. There are some kinks in Canva. Like I'll tell it to do something and it says it did it, but it didn't quite do it. So I ask it again and then it finally does it.
Right.
In terms of making any changes.
Well, I mean, it is AI. So it's still, there's nothing that's foolproof yet in it, Yeah. You have to, it's still a learning process with everything.
Yep. Oh, we got some people watching, believe it or not. We got.
Do we?
Michael
People want to watch us?
Danny Brewer, Clay Moore. We got Tom. Liam's on. What's up, guys? Actually, I've got a meeting with Tom, I think, next week.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. But yeah, so this platform is this type of like AI is not just for the photography stuff. We're going to be able to use this stuff as we do with ChatGPT writing blogs, but creating stuff for your sites, creating tools. But you're right. The PDF, being able to download as a PDF and send it out, I'm sure that's going to be enabled. But but for the businesses that really need that, you need to go with a check cherry, a book, etc. So
and we can do maybe in our little masterclass, maybe we can do a little bit about some AI stuff in our AI, in our masterclass kind of thing.
And that's one of the things that I want to talk about, efficiencies, right?
Yeah.
And this leans towards that efficiency part.
Yeah. Because I mean, we're all about trying to help people make their businesses a little bit more efficient and help your business run a little bit better and have a little bit more fun in your business. Make a little bit more profitability and it's kind of why we started doing this whole thing, is to kind of help people that are newer. And if anybody sees us for the first time and you're wondering who these two crazy guys are, you can check us out at Photo Booth Magazine on YouTube or Facebook and watch some of our other videos, especially with some of our guests.
Yeah.
And see some of the discussions that we had about SEO and just different products and things that are out there in the industry. And, we're all about trying to help people and help your business grow.
Yeah.
And we're always looking for ideas and topics. So if there's something that you think that would be beneficial that we can discuss,
then we'll do it. Like even right now, like for example, we can discuss how I didn't put in Tom Zaka's last name. Like he made sure I knew how to pronounce that.
Right.
Because I look at that R and I'm like, Zaka. Sorry, Tom.
Like a pirate.
I'm sure he gets that a lot. Don't you, Tom? Or just from us, because we're jerks.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're always looking for stuff, and they can comment on the Facebook Live if they want us to talk about something, that's
right.
Not X-rated. He's calling you now.
No, that's somebody else.
Oh, all right. So we talked about AI.
Right.
Other things that I'm seeing pop up, like, because every year there's like these new things that just constantly evolve, or just actually they're not even new, they're old, but being brought back, like the keychains. I see people doing those.
Yeah.
Right?
Keychains and the magnets are coming back around again. I see them becoming popular again.
Yep.
And people are like, ooh, no, they've been around for a while.
It's tangible. Like it's fun and tangible. Yeah. AI is not really, yes, you can still, now it's better. You can get the AI stuff printed out. But these are different types of tangibles, fun little trinkets, tchotchkes, if you will, like you like to say. I like to say tchotchke. Sketchbots. Woo! Let me tell you.
Yeah.
The Dream Studio.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Getting much better.
It's amazing. And does multi-people. Like you can do.
I've seen the updates.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to play with them, so I finally got everything updated, thanks to Al and the team over there, and they really helped me out. And I had a corporate event that wanted something different, and they were having a kids party, a Christmas party for the kids at their office.
Right.
And this is perfect when you've got a lot of kids, because look, the sketches aren't going to be Monets. They're going to be, cartoon sketches. And it really resonates great with kids. But the quality of this is even better than what I used to use. Even the adults are enjoying it. Right. And the fact that you have bodies and themes and there's AI built into that too, you can dream up scenes.
Yep.
It's phenomenal. Let me share, because I'm in sharing mode. I've got a gallery where I upload, and you can download all the sketches and put them up into a gallery,
right?
Which is what I like to do. So let me find that here. Let's see where we at. Yeah, let's go view on site, and let's go here. Let me remove this one. Let's add this one on. Let's share this screen. I like to talk while I do stuff. I'm one of those guys.
Well, you're good at that. You're a person that can multitask.
Yeah, check these out here. Let me add it to the screen.
Oh, look, there's a little Lego person and superheroes.
Mm-hmm. So it's not just the heads anymore, and it's a lot cleaner than it ever has been.
Right.
And they're pumping out. Like I did 120 sketches in 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find some of the multi. One of them I accidentally discovered we could do multi. Here's this one right here. Someone was walking in the background, and so they put them in that picture.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And so what we did was we set up 2 bots on one side. They even get the face expression. This kid did not want his picture taken.
Right.
So they put an angry face on him. Let's go with the group. Here you go. Someone was holding their kid.
Right.
groups. See, you got 2 people. I think we won with 3 people on here somewhere. Yeah, this one. And they're pretty good, like pretty darn close to what they really looked like.
Right. Yeah, I will say that I think the technology has gotten much better on these.
Oh yeah. I want to push this out as much as I possibly can. I know that Shane has been getting a ton of these events with that. And you got to charge appropriately for it, right? You don't want to undersell it. You want to oversell it. It's not cheap to get into because you've got to buy the bots. You got to pay for the software license.
Right.
But I'm pretty darn happy with the stuff. It's good. It's really good. So keychains, sketch bots, magnets. What's going on with Glambot?
You know what? It's funny you say that because I saw a commercial for, I want to say either the Oscars or something the other day, and it said it said something Glambot in action, or the Glambot-tastic or whatever. It was really weird. I saw it actually said Glambot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like an advertisement for the Glambot, like being at the awards ceremony or like a red carpet or something like that.
Right.
So it was just kind of funny to see that advertised on the. I want to say it was like ABC or NB or CBS or something like that. But I saw it. I'm like, that's when it's made it to the the mainstream media is when we're seeing it there. But I haven't seen a lot of it lately. Like I'm not seeing a lot of it on the different groups.
It's big. It's like I look at it and look, it is awesome to see this big robotic arm, but they're really heavy, and hard to maneuver in, and so you're obviously charging for a team to come and help set that up, and that makes sense. Right. It's not something we're getting into. I mean, I'm a compact in and out type of guy. I don't necessarily look at it as like, hey, but you're turning down $10,000 or whatever. It's like that's fine. I don't need it, but yeah, I mean, it's super cool, but I'm just wondering how that's going to pan out over the next year. It's kind of like 360s, even though I love the 360 and it's not that bad to load in and load out, but the Glambot, wow, I can't imagine having to kind of do that type of thing.
The 360s I think have kind of slowed down quite a bit for me.
Yeah.
I still get a lot of requests for it, but not to the extent that I used to.
I picked one up in August because someone local was selling and was like, all right, let me just have one. I've always wanted to try it out, and I've booked it for a few events, so the money's back. But the other ones that I've booked, I'll book the 360, and then halfway through, between when I booked it and when the event happens, like, hey, you know what? Let's just switch over to Prince.
Well, so this is a funny one. So I had a person that booked the 360 for their wedding. Well, for their daughter's wedding. And then now the wedding's not till February. So a month ago, they were at a wedding and they saw a photo booth there, and they did Prince. So the mom calls me up. She goes, I'm so sorry. She goes, I want to change my package from the 360 because we were just at a wedding that did Prince. And she goes, do you do the photo booths that do Prince? I said, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I said, there is a little bit of a cost difference, she goes, no problem. Let's change the package. So change the package. She calls me up a month later, or a couple months. This was over the summer. She calls me up about a month later and says, we were at another wedding.
Oh no.
And they had a 360. She goes, I think I might have jumped the gun. I'm going to change it back to the 360.
Okay.
I said,
why don't you just do both? Just tell her to do both.
I said, whatever you want. I said, that's exactly it. I said, we can kind of do both, if you want. And she's like, no, I don't know if I'll have enough room for both.
Yeah.
So what I may do is just surprise them if I have the booth available that day.
Mm-hmm.
I may just bring both just to surprise them, because
there's nothing wrong with that.
She seems kind of cool anyway.
Yeah. I can just imagine some people flipping their lids now watching that. You're going to give that away for free? That's crazy. It's like, well, it's just sitting in my garage and I got the time and the space to do it.
Right.
And what's going to happen.
All I'm really paying for is the manpower. So my margin's a little lower that day,
Yeah. And you're getting it out there. You're getting exposure.
Exactly.
You're going to hand out some business cards and that's going to equal some of your business.
Right. Right.
And at the very least, a 5-star review on Google boosts your ratings.
Yeah.
Which is invaluable in itself. People pay for that.
Which I have already, perfect 5 stars, knock on wood. So far all my ratings have been that way. So
yeah. And it's good to get them. So people shouldn't stop trying to get them. If they say, oh, I've got 100, blah, 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 700. Don't stop getting them because the Google algorithm does know and recognizes, if there's a long distance between your first and, between the reviews and you're kind of dormant, it kind of does. I've seen that being taken into consideration when you're ranking on your Google Maps. So definitely.
Well, when I'm slow, I'll reach out to customers that haven't left reviews.
Yep.
And say, hey, we did your event a few months ago. Could you please leave us a review? We noticed, that you didn't leave us a review. Is there a reason why? And a lot of times it's the customers just saying, oh, I forgot to do it. Let me go on and leave you the review.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're abrupt. You're like shaking them down like a mobster.
Absolutely. Listen, that review helps, because I want to make sure that that helps with your rankings and all that stuff. So
yeah,
I want to make sure that I keep that up.
Yeah, you have to. I always include like a photo. Just like I think you actually taught me this. Take an old photo that from the event that was really cool. Say, hey, just saw this photo the other day and just wanted to make sure you.
Well, I do that on their anniversary.
Ah, okay.
So if they came through the booth on their first anniversary, because for all events, I try and get the bride and groom through the booth.
Yeah.
On their anniversary, I send them an email saying, hey, happy anniversary. And I send them the picture of them kissing in the booth.
Yep.
Just to remind them, hey, you may hate each other now, but look, here on this day, you kind of loved each other. So,
Oh.
And
that's so cute.
So that's and listen, I kind of try and keep up with a lot of my brides, even from 10 years ago that are still married. I have a lot of my couples that are still married, and now I'm starting to get calls for like mitzvahs from some of my couples and things like that, and teen birthday parties and stuff like that. So
it's kind of cool. Like you said, you're the one for New Year's Eve. You've been doing it for how many years? 9 years?
9 or 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get to see the kids growing up and like part of the family at that point.
And they know, like, the kids come in, some of these kids come in because I also do over the summers, I do the pool, like I do family days at the pool. Yeah. So the kids know me, because I do the games, I do the interactive games and stuff. So when they see me, they're like, DJ Dave, or, because I do the DJ stuff, for the I'm the exclusive DJ for the country club. So
Yeah.
They refer me for a lot of stuff, and so I do a lot of stuff, and so they know me there. The kids recognize me because I hand out prizes, and I do a lot of stuff. So when they see me, they know, oh, he's going to have prizes. Which New Year's Eve I do games with the kids too. So
you're like in summer.
I hand out prizes too. So
we got Rex watching. We got Sharon's watching.
I'll tell you what, Sharon's been doing a lot of stuff lately with the Washington Commanders.
Yep.
And she's been killing it with the AI. From what I've seen. And Rex just actually posted a really good video on some printing hacks for with your iPad. So
yep, so you know, check out his channel.
Yeah, definitely.
And join Chit Chat. And join the Chit Chat.
Yeah,
with Sharon.
Yeah. Well, she's got so many different groups now, but she has one for AI also.
Oh, really?
She's got a group for that also. So definitely, check that out.
Well, we're at a point where we can start getting some of these people back on. What do you say, Rex, Sharon?
Yes.
Everybody. Like it's, I felt in the beginning we were just kind of repeating the same stuff over and over, but we haven't seen these people in a long time. They're all doing.
Yeah, I think I think we definitely we need to get back on track again ourselves, and start need to having these excuse me, on schedule again.
Well, I call them therapy sessions, photo booth therapy sessions.
That's actually what we should call these.
There's a couch right behind you.
Our weekly therapy sessions, photo booth therapy sessions.
So Dave, tell me how that makes you feel.
Well, Art, I want you to know I get a little anxious when we start to talk about this stuff, because I love what we do so much.
Yeah, it is awesome. And Ryan Quinn, it is. Yeah, I miss this, but it has been really busy. It's kind of good. We need to take a break because I almost felt like we were getting stale there for a little bit, and so a lot of stuff has happened since then. So this is refreshing, very refreshing. Ryan Quinn's watching too. So Ryan, he's a Buffalo Bills fan, by the way.
Well, I'll just say I'm sorry, for the Bills. Listen, they tried. They should have just kicked that field goal and tied it up, but
it's what it is.
Unfortunately, they tried to go for two and got shut down, and
they'll be fine. Right. Yeah. So, I don't have a whole lot more. I just wanted to get this kind of rejuvenated and touch base on some things, looking back at the year. The softwares are just getting amazing.
Yep.
The AI is crazy. I'm looking forward to next year. Don't panic if you're not booked up for 2026 yet. It's going to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's go. Ryan says, "Go Bills." He says that game. I agree. He texted me. So that morning, it was almost like a prayer. He says, "I can pray to the Lord." Go Bills, your Lord and Savior, Josh Allen. And Josh Allen didn't quite make it. I was surprised, in all honesty.
Yeah.
But let's see. If anybody has anything, I want to take a look through the comments here real quick. What do we got? Michael says buttons and lanyards are rising. Yeah. I did lanyards. That's when I did the sketch bots. I also did ID badges, NASA ID badges for the kids.
Yep.
So that was cool. Engraving, on-site laser engraving he's been doing.
Yeah, see, the laser engraving, you got to be careful with that because of the what you're engraving.
Yeah.
And the venting of the laser stuff.
I'm sure he has that down.
Yeah. So that's my only concern with that for events.
Mm-hmm. He did 4,000 sketches in 8 hours.
Wow. Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, as long as you got the enough bots, and multi-stations, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
I think my output was about 60 seconds per drawing between getting the photo taken and getting processed and then drawn out. It was really cool.
Right.
There was a comment about mirrors. Tom Zaka says his 2 mirrors have been in storage for 4 years.
Yeah.
Makes about I still, there's a couple of people I know that are still booking them out. I think it's something that it's a niche, right? You're gonna have people that still like it.
Listen, it's something that there's going to be a type of booth for every type of customer.
Yeah.
You've got your salsa style, you've got your retro style, the sit down booths, you've got your regular booths, you got your mirror booths, so there's going to be something for everybody.
Yeah. So Michael says he does have an air filter for his laser engraver,
right?
And that for the 8 hours they had 5 bots, and that was with Houston Texans,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you that NFL, man, they're giving us a lot of money. This industry, it's great. Between it was 360s, and now you got like the sketches and all kinds of stuff. The trading cards. I don't know. Has anybody been doing trading cards with any of these sports teams?
I know Aldo has.
Okay. I've been doing some of those, not with sports teams, but primarily mitzvahs, because a lot of the mitzvahs I do are sports themed.
Yeah,
we've been doing like just the first hour. They want like the kids hour. They want the trading cards, and then we switch it over to a regular booth for the rest of the night.
Right.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm just not really big on the mitzvahs.
I love them. It's great.
I do love them, but I just.
Well, so when you did mitzvahs, was it just you?
I have an extra person, but I almost feel like you need a whole team.
2 people is perfect. You have 1 person by the booth and 1 person by the printing station. Then I separate things out. I've got props on one side.
Right.
They walk in for the props, and then sometimes I'll just put it right in front of the booth because kids are just throwing stuff and grabbing stuff. So that's on that side. And then they walk and they take the pictures. And then I've got my printing station way off to the other side.
Right.
And a sharing station now. So they're not sitting in front of the booth putting their phone number in.
Right.
They go by the printer, and it's either myself or one of my staff members is saying, hey, put your phone number in. And if they want prints, they just ask for prints there. So that way we're also not wasting, because the kids don't always take their prints. Printing like 13 copies and only 2 took them. So we'll let them ask for it.
Yeah, because a lot of times, well, that's the other thing is, sometimes they just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And
they can come back because you got a sharing station. It's like, oh yeah, you want that printed out? Sure. Whoop, there it is. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Now I like them because there's also, look, I like being busy, but there are certain parts of a mitzvah party where you are shutting the photo booth down. Introductions, candle lighting, the hora, the montage. So you do get these breaks in between the mayhem that happens, so you can kind of catch your breath for a second.
I find that the kids themselves are not the most respectful lately.
It's that last hour. It's the last hour when they're all sugared up.
Yeah.
So
I guess
I'm used to it.
it's just I don't know.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So I think that's it.
That's all we got for today. That's why we had a good start to our comeback.
Yeah, it's good.
We wrapped up. I think we wrapped up pretty good for 2025.
All right, and our next episode will be on December 30th, 2026.
No.
We're going to do it as needed. It's not going to be a regular every week thing, but as needed when we find the good enough stuff and we've got a good guest possibly coming on, then we'll do it just like this.
Yep. And we'll make sure that we post it in the Photo Booth Network and around in the groups. And but we're always looking for guests. So if you'd like to participate and join us,
well,
we can always add that extra box in between us or on the side of us. We can actually add a couple. So if you have a friend or a couple people, we can fit multiple people in these boxes.
We've had 4 total at one time.
Yeah, we did.
We get 6.
So we can have multiple people chatting, and we look forward to that. So we would like to, if you have a topic that you'd like to discuss, please reach out to us and let us know.
Bring it on.
We would love to have you on and to discuss topics and things that you have interest in, and we look forward to hearing from you also.
Yeah. Oh, one last thing is for the Photo Booth Expo. For those who may be watching this for a time, go. It is so worth it. It is the best thing since sliced bread in terms of just bettering your business. There's so much knowledge, so many great people surrounding that have got the same like mind. You get to see and touch the equipment, test out the software, and you get to get away for a little bit.
You know what? It's funny you say that because I've been seeing people starting to post now. This is, should I take my team with me? This is our first time.
I don't know if you need to take the whole team.
I say yes, you should.
Yeah.
Because the seminars are awesome. And I think expanding the training and the knowledge for your team, and having your team sit in different classes.
That's true,
because you can't be in everything at the same time. I think having multiple people there and being able to attend different things at the same time, and then gathering all your notes together and then going over everything, I think is super beneficial.
You see that a lot in the DJ community. They're bringing the whole team.
Yep. And it's good. It's good because it's knowledge. The one thing that you can never take away, and I've learned, I was told this a long time ago, is you may change jobs a million times in your life, but you can never take away knowledge.
Yeah. Well, I may have to bring Ryan Quinn. His airfare is going to be expensive, but I'll do it. He lives in Vegas, so it'll be cheap. Oh, yeah. You've convinced me. You're in, Ryan. I got you, buddy.
There you go.
So,
but there are seminars before PBX, and also, there's other things going on around PBX also that we'll also be talking about too. So,
do we know when the cutoff is for the discounted hotel and all that kind of stuff?
I'll check with Rob because I think there is one more round. I think.
Right.
Possibly of another discount or slightly discount.
Yeah, there's still be something.
I think it's on its last leg. So,
and then about a week before the expo, there's a bunch of people dumping tickets because they can't go.
Yep.
So there's always that to look forward to if you need it.
Yep.
All right, Dave. Well, thank you.
Absolutely, my friend.
Yeah, and have a good gig tomorrow night, and everybody watching.
Have
a great new year, and we will see you in the new one with some new stuff, and hopefully we'll see you in Vegas.
Absolutely.
All right. See you guys.
See you, everybody. Take care.